Welcome back to some Pyre. I'm dear darling, and let us lead our band of exiles to freedom and absolution as we prepare for the night, as something is rapidly approaching after we've been warned by May, and everyone seems rather concerned. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers, lots of them. But what are we gonna do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, May. We shall give them reason to fear us as well. We'll use arraignments and the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rites. Okay? Hedwyn turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, miss. Please, you have to let me. The scribes, they will protect me. I know they will. Jodario exchanges a look with Hedwyn. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Sure. May intends to help you fend off the howlers. Prepare for them. Sure. So this is basically a rights, but not against other, like, clans or whatever they're called. Other tribes? I forget the name of them. Ah, okay, weird. The howling sound. It means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. I can't tell if you're worried or not, May. Okay, so this is basically the same sort of deal. Fend off a howler's current rewards. Oh, we get coins for it. You're the howlers? To toggle aim assist in settings. Okay, well, we don't need to do that. Well, presumably we can just run into the auras. Press B when flashing to release power cast. Okay. Can we just, like, run into you? We can. Current reward 6. Oh, okay. Banish howlers by power casting. It's a bit hard to figure out. Oh no, never mind. I was going to be like, it's a bit hard to figure out exactly when we're meant to do it, but... Release X when flashing to power jump. Alright, I guess. I'm not sure how useful that is. I'm also not doing it correctly. Now I noticed. Okay. I'm not doing this at all. Eh? Oh, is it I had to charge up then? Press X for it? No? I don't know. More. I think there's many more. Oh, here they come, here they come. I don't understand how to do this power jump. But I assume this is meant to be May's special thing. What the heck? You can't just do that. Oh, I didn't notice there was one up there. No. What's the point of power casting? Hello. Oh, we don't have an aura inside these things. I see. Weird. I'm no good at the power jumping thing. I didn't even complete the tutorial. Is it over? No, at last. It is? I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched beasts. I think we got all of them though, so that's pretty good. Just then May spots something creeping towards her. Ooh, what? It looks so smug. Alright. Is this gonna be our little friend? Oh, is this gonna be our new team member? It's gonna be like a tamed one of those. Wait, we already have these in our carriage, don't we? The howling subsides as you and your fellows exiles scramble out to check on May. You find her in one piece along with her unfamiliar little face. Drive him. Scree! Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Scree-hoo! You sense a depth of experience in this creature, and he's judging by the drive-him standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. Scree-kee-kee-kee-kee. Scree-kee. Skreekiriri. The driver seems both excited and frustrated by something. Interact to try and understand him. You sense some pattern in the drive imp's screeches. He seems welcoming of this. The drive imp seems to have a history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. You can now understand the usual drive imp. Wow, it was just that easy. Just click highlighted text 4 times. The drive imp recognizes you as a new reader of Nightwings. He's pleased to meet you. Cool. So you knew the previous one? The drive imp seems satisfied as having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you've learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside a wagon, the other drive imps stare at him like some sort, with something like reverence. So he must have known the previous Nightwings, I assume. But Drive Imp joined you, he seems to know his way around. He's very familiar. How very strange. Hello, Drive Imp. He's got something on his mind. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Hello. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in your wagon. He indicates he's able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers. They know not to mess with him either. I don't know why I can't read. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from him. That's pretty useful. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs and he urges you to keep going. Alright. He bounds off towards his brethren, settled in the wagon's rafters. I wonder if he is actually a party member. I mean, to be fair, with May, when she was first introduced, she wasn't actually a party member until afterwards. I wonder if we got any more from Book of Rites. No, it would glow if we got any more, so, you know, fair enough. May was not immediately someone who was in the barracks, I suppose. At first either. What's this? One of the downside celestial landmarks. The cursed imp. Okay, so that's where we're going. An arid southerner pass of an ominous cairn Haub. Your new imp friend seems to be insistent that you take this path bearing east. Sure. I don't see why not. I mean, if it still gets us to the area in the end, why not do it? Providing you're friendly. Hedwin orders the wagon to a halt, somewhere in the dry flats of Jomir Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching a black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's feathers. Feathers? Then the imp rushes out towards whomever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. So your previous owner? It's the Minstrel! Tizo. He's a venerable drive imp who seems to know the in and out of Nightwing's black wagon. Tizo, it's good to see you. How you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are, who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you worked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into a slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He's your point of... I'm not very consistent with his accent, am I? He's your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. We still don't know really who Sandalwood is. So, what now? You continue down the path. That's why I'm here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Hedwin and the others exchange looks. I mean, you've been accompanying us thus far, so I don't see why not. Welcome back, Minstrel. You got a name? I'm sometimes called Tariq. Tariq, it's nice to meet you, Nightwings. Lost the accent there. The lone minstrel returns to a black wagon with your fellow exiles. Alright. Hi, Tariq. The lone minstrel rejoined the group. Da 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 da. You know, like the joining party noise? You know what I mean. You get what I'm putting out? Couldn't get to the end of that sentence. The cairn of Hope is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we're settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Sure. I don't see why not. Or we could just commence the rite. Page revealed the rope caller. We can also get to a slub market, weirdly. Ooh, the white loot. The lone minstrel Tariq's musical instrument, in which he chronicles great deeds through song. Okay, so he's our next party member. Tariq's status nearby. Interact to listen to various music from your quest. The lone minstrel and his white loot chronicles the journey of Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear a glimpse of your past experience across the downsides. Which piece of music do you want to hear? Ah, cool. So this is how you play music, I suppose. Oh, obviously. He seems to have something on his mind. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in a wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I should keep this brief. As you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of a book of rites, which means that you may know something on my nature. Do I? On the contrary, you do not know what he means and he soon senses this. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, if I was meant to know something, I have no idea. Forgive me, if I've spoken too soon. Suffice it, I've served on Night Wings for some time. Conduct your rites of glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. I suppose. The lone Minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. Alright, thanks, dude, I guess. The Book of Rites. Hello, Book of Rites. What more you got for us? The rope caller. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in reach of the downside. Oh yeah, we grabbed those in one of his previous rites and then did nothing with them. The rope caller and the words of Golathanian, the Master General. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it, whispered in his ear that Kalmir rope caller, his elder and most trusted aide, would that I slew that man myself. What? Would that I slew that man myself? He was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor Father still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus said the Emperor begin an expedition into his forsaken lands. He insisted that he go himself. What is this even about? I don't even understand. I'm going to be honest, that one went totally over my head. So, how do we inspect the different things we've seen before? Oh, okay, we can turn the page. You know, that makes sense. That's usually how books work, don't we? We've got nothing else to do there, so I guess we'll look at the shop, see if there's anything. Oh, hey guys, fancy running into you at the side of the sands. Now what can I do for you? Ron, how do you make it all this way ahead of us? Hey, come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been a good customer and all, is provide for you a something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest thing out for me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. You see, a pinch of stardust. It does seem useful. Consumable item raises the rank of certain talismans +1. Ah, it's an artifact like refiner. Drag to a talisman to enhance it usable once. A shimmering substance with mystical properties said to come from the heavens themselves. So we save this for when we actually have a decent talisman. I don't know how abundant this is, so we can't really judge for the moment. Thanks, Ron, for the sample. We can actually buy some of this. Interact with Ron to quiet him down. To ask him to be quiet. Lucrative contract. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 gold up to this many times per right. Oh. Interesting. I mean, these seem like nice. That one's kind of expensive. +2 damage actually doesn't seem like a lot. +7. Start right, the bearer's Pyre automatically gains +7. I'm gonna buy the contract. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna farm some gold. I don't know if we need 2 of these. But, I mean, it's like 4 gold. Ha! I know you're gonna like our stuff, guys. It's pretty woo, if you know what I mean. And if you want some more, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop and buy some other time. Interesting. I don't know why we need to interact with him to be quiet. I guess if we don't like him talking. What's this? Those who have began to understand the rites several... Why is this green? Exiles gain enlightenment twice as quickly while they have inspiration. Okay, so we want you on today's thing. Well, we use you for offense, so you're more likely to actually lucrative contract people, and then we'll put you here. So, okay, so we're bringing Jodie, we're going to bring May again, and then we'll bring one of Hedwyn or Riki. I don't really think it matters. I guess we'll bring Hedwyn. So in which case we probably should take this thing from Riki. And make Hedwyn a kind of attacker like this. So Riki, you're going to take a seat out on this one. Commence right. Who begins this time? You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Harub, anticipating the hour for rites to commence again. All is quiet for a time then. What the hell? He's a bad dog, he's a rebel. From out nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst. That's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. He's a troublemaking cur who feels into the defeat of triumvirates who stand against him. Oi, well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of your own, consorting with the 2-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realise? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know that you knew about the rites. Oi, I like that. Baronda. I like that sound effect. I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Why does every team have like a cur? I mean, I guess they're pretty speedy, so it makes sense. Don't know whose back you scratched on your soft spot on my mighty nighty wings there. But, oh wait, but I'm going to make sure of you regret it. Because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. I kind of forgot what Riki's accent was. The cur barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Alright, Riki's not even going to be in this fight, so... Is that how inspiration works? If they take like a seat out or one right, that means the next right they get bonus XP, so it sort of encourages constantly rotating between your entire team. Which makes sense, because that's how I was going to play anyway, but... I kind of want everyone to be leveled up equally. It's not like Pokemon where you just make your starter extremely OP and then just one-shot everything. That's not how I play. But you can't really grind in this game, I guess. There's a tradition to uphold. The downside grows less pleasant from this point. Like, geographically? Dissidents. That's a cool name. Well, maybe they shouldn't be... Well, I hope they're well-fed, because... No, I don't know. Because they're going to go hungry today. Yeah, I got them. Okay, so, as we said, as the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on you lot, let's boil some blood. Then Ruki pulls you aside. Look sister, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? Oh, I wasn't going to bring you in, so fair enough. You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask him about his history with Barker whenever the time permits. It's alright, Ruki, we can take care of him. Begging your pardon. Oh wait, hold on. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here who I might recommend. Do not be coy with us, Minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not made for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiment appears up along Minstrel's side. Oh, you found someone else to don the mask. Squee-hee-hee! Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries at a distance. Sure. Come along, Tizo. Absurd. The imp knows the rites. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at the side. Though, you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. He senses connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. Alright. Fine by me. Scrahee! Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favourite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try. Alright, so you probably have a weird one. Hold X to flutter until stamina depleted. He's adorable. Okay. Oh, does the announcer recognize him? I want to see what he says there before we do his tutorial. So we can fly. Hold RT to zip. Which you can't do while fluttering, so he's got a very, very short hop. It's basically his sprint is his jump. At least I assume he dodges aura like that. Press B to implode. Oh, that's really good defensively. Tizo soon returns after imploding. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. So this is a sort of like... Ah, I see. So you bring Tizo along. He like flutters in, clears away, boom, like that, and then, you know, whoever you got can just go in and run in for a slam dunk. Or, actually not a slam dunk, for a charged up shot. I see, that's interesting. He's quite speedy though. Or reasonably. Oh, they're all dogs. Well done as ever, Tizo. Squawk! Tizo's happy to lend his support during the rites if you could use his help. Well then, reader, who should commence the rites and conduct the rites in the name of our Nightwings? Okay, it's going to be Jody, Tizo. Okay, so, not you. I wonder if we should give a contract then to Tizo and he should just explode people, right? Oh, Tizo's actually quite leveled up, so... Alright, who's our main attacker? Okay, we want Jody to be our main defender, so she's going to be the one there. We're not going to bring her. You are going to be our main attacker, or midfielder. And you are going to be our main... Well, I guess you're the midfielder. I don't know. May the scribes watch over us, or even help us out if we need it.
Time's up, you swell. Come on, boys, let's get him.
You lot are so tiny though. How you can do anything? So we go like this. So we just run up like that. Interesting. Oh, the aura counts. Wow, these guys are very direct. Hold on, let's farm up our 10 gold. This is fantastic. Look how much money we're getting. I forgot how you play this game. Don't intercept that. No. Where are they going? Caught. Nope, wrong person. Yes, there we go. And then you go like that. Barker banished. Woo! I forget how your jump works, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright. I'm trying to basically slam dunk it a little bit, but it's actually kind of hard to slam dunk. Unless you do something amazing like that. Oh my god. It's so hard to get a dash in, isn't it? Oh, that's not going to reach. I just want to... Oh my word. You know what? Screw that. We're just going to go with the usual slam dunk strategy. It's so difficult to do it otherwise. Oh no, but now we already got Tizo as our attacker. That's going to suck. So that does dodge. I didn't mean to do that. It's alright, we jump out of the way. What on earth is going on? Why are they just launching attacks at us? Just dodge out of the way there. We're just out-aura you, I guess. I didn't even realise these hockey puck things were moving about. Oh, I forgot it's X. It's X to fly, not left, right trigger. Alright, fair enough. Wait, May's back though. Okay, so... Oh, that's not good. I don't know. I'm not used to Tizo's start right now. I'll be honest. I'm very much a May main. I forget her sprint needs to charge up. That's right. We'll just wait for her to be back. Probably. I don't know why you did that. That seemed pretty dumb. I would just like sprint. We'll just be like, see ya, and then slam dunk it. I'm executing no strategy whatsoever. Alright, you lot that doesn't know more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. What? What? Alright. They're rather fired up. Bounty maxed out at 10, alright. Whatever shall you do? I mean, if they're more concerned about taking out, if they're more concerned about oh, it didn't jump. I keep forgetting. It's a charge up jump. If they're more concerned with taking out Jodie, then oh god. Oh, look at that. Oh. But I also exiled you. Uh oh. It's okay. We got stuff to play around with. Whee! Oh god. May is great. May is fantastic. I am no good at using Tiso or whatever his name is. I just can't wrap my head around it. He's surprisingly slow, and I think I should be using the zip a bit more often. And his flight is but the dodge is a bit slow as well. I don't really know. In fact, that he self-destructs. I think it's because He's meant to be played as more of a midfielder to clear the way, and then you go in with an easy shot on someone else. But it feels like he doesn't. The exile's not long enough, and it's not like I can exactly very easily get all 3 people around me. So I don't know. That's something I need to practice on a little bit more. Perhaps now we shall learn some humility. Oh wow! I thought, did we just win? Did we just beat them?
Well, I'll be a heaping bored of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us for the what?
Well, I can't even read what you're saying.
I can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. Boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Green tell about yours truly. He remembers everything you hear.
I like your mohawk, dude. Alright, bye, I guess. Interesting. So, there's your inspiration. Okay. If you take time off, you get inspiration. I see. Something's awakening me in touch girl. The scribes, they whisper to me. They do, from time to time. So what you got? Enhancing a savage's deafness and trickery. Oh, hold on. None could predict or outsmart Kalmir Ropecaller, chief aide of the Emperor Sahur. Rites mastery is enhancing a savage's aggression and persistence. Ropecaller was an idiosyncratic man whose interest kept to himself. A brief charge up time before May jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. Okay, so that's kind of good for me because I'm very bad at using it. Enemies of the Empire found armies at their doorstep before they realised what was even happening. Oh, sorry, I didn't read their names. Heightened reflex, traitor's flight. May jumps and power jumps farther than usual. To power jump, release X when you see a flash, which I couldn't even do, so I'm not even sure this is the right one for me. By the time Kalmir Ropecaller betrayed his liege, he had multiple escape plans and contingencies in place. While sprinting, May slows nearby adversaries. Okay, web tweet. Ropecaller was ever elusive and attempts to subdue him physically. Attempted to subdue him physically or failed. False step. If May is banished while jumping, she shall instantly return to the origin point of her jump. Oh, weird. Okay. So, how can you be banished while jumping? How does that happen? Because aren't you dodging while jumping? You shall conquer that river, and much more, my lord. Kalmir Ropecoller's last words to Solian Mur. A brief charge up time before making cast out aura is greatly reduced. Kalmir Ropecaller learned to control his impulses, knowing it was necessary to his plans. May flings the orb faster and farther than usual. Oh, okay, so here we go. This is how we could probably start adopting this the 3-pointer strategy is by having May take this sort of mastery. Kalmir practice throwing stones, first at distant targets then at moving ones as well. When saluting her adversaries, May automatically leaps towards the orb if no one has it. Okay, so this makes her incredibly aggressive. Whenever an opportunity arose for the Empire to gain in riches, a Ropecaller seized upon it quickly. So this means that she can now eliminate the people, salute her allies, and immediately teleports towards the orb. That is crazy. While grasping the orb, May sprints and jumps without using stamina? What? Okay, this makes her an unbelievably offensive machine. Dark Vigor. Fear not, for I shall find our liege and return him safely and the orb as well. I wonder how this works with a power-up one. I don't even understand what the power thing does. I assume it makes a bigger thing. So these all seem really good. So I'm gonna go this tree for May. I like aggressive May. And we got stuff with Tizo. Tizo feels solemn respect for rights and all their myriad complexities. Rights mastery unleashing an imp's latent and somewhat terrifying power. The diminutive imps of Downside turned out to be far more resilient than they first appeared. Rights mastery is enhancing an imp's utility for the rest of his triumvirate. Okay, so another supported one. Flights of a Swallow, Secrets of the Accursed Imp. Without the aid of Howl the Swallow, the fallen Emperor Solian Mur would never have survived. Okay, we should probably give this contract over to May rather than Tizo, but at least with nature, while fluttering or zipping, Tizo moves much faster than usual. Okay, that sounds pretty good, because that's one of my downsides I have with his flight. It feels too slow. The cursed imp survived a downside off by remaining well hidden from many of its natural dangers. After casting his implode ability, Tizo returns much faster than usual. I don't like his implode, so I'd rather not take this. Have knew every hidden pathway and escape in all of Dromir Valley and flagging hands as well. A safe return, elusive nature. Titan's Rage. Tizo's implode ability can banish adversaries in a much wider area. I kind of need to see how wide a wider area is to really judge him at. The great Titans grew to fear him after news of the demise of his sack 6 shoulders spread across the land. Inner Glory. Tizo deals an additional 10 damage on dousing your adversary's Pyre. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good, but these two don't seem very good for me. I mean, maybe I would use the Implosion more if he came back faster in a glory. If you're truly cursed, friend imp, then may I thusly be with all your qualities. Solia Murta Haub. Moonsign. If banished Tizo drops a Moonsign, allies can instantly transport to from their Pyre. Okay. So this is meant to play into Tizo's aspect of being like clearing the way. Oh, so you clear the way, implode, and then you can have one of your defenders take the Moonsign to transport to where Tizo is. I see. With a ball, I see. Last laugh. If banished, Tizo automatically casts his implode ability if he does not possess the orb. Okay. There are none who would dare lay hands on any imp in anger lest they inherit the curse of Howler Swallow. Last laugh. Wild Heart. When saluting his adversaries, Tizo turns into a faster moving howler, or back. Ah. The cursed imp, however, was thought to be the first of its kind to exhibit signs of high intellect, so you can shift into something, which is a bit more useful to me, maybe. If banished, Tizo drops an improved Moonsign which boosts ally speed and stamina. There's nothing which you cannot do, friend imp, for you know how to endure. I'm not super sure what I like. I wonder if we should try and go for this first, and then... Like, this doesn't actually matter, because we don't usually use Tizo to get in there. All that often. This doesn't seem actually that great, unless it's a huge boost. This seems pretty good. This seems... Like, this feels good, but it doesn't fit the playstyle I use him in. So this might be what we should be going for, I think. Or we should go with this and we basically turn it into another sort of offensive piece. Okay, we're going to go with this because I know this will be something I'll appreciate. While the others I might not necessarily like as much. Until next ride. Splendid was your guidance overnight-wings reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one as such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. I'll certainly do my best. Interesting. So Tizo is very interesting. You know, obviously they've got to get a bit more gimmicky as we get more of them, otherwise, you know, they start overlapping a little bit too much. After defeating Distance with great prowess, you return to the wagon to recover from night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, Rookie?
Thanks so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this.
You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? Alright. You find your diary on the lone minstrel gazing into the night sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look towards the heaven, seek now your destination. Alright. We've got to round off this episode soon, of course. Ooh, Milif the Bogstar. That is a thing? Like some sort of aberrant slime? Then, it is as I feared. We had to press further north, beneath the valley into the flagging hands. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us, wherever we should go. Had you been to flagging hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their back onto that place. If I may, the bleakness of flagging hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agreed to stand in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Alright. I think we'll do our reading and then we'll continue on next time. You're right, very okay, so what's this? Tizo's nest. Various scraps and things laced together with bits and ribbons and fabric topped off with a plush fish. Debating with headwind. Debating? You didn't like that? Strange. Oh, I just realised this is a loot. For some reason I thought this was just the moon part. I didn't see this part up here. I was thinking that then this guy would probably not become a player because of the fact that even though we know where his status is, this actually does something when you interact with it. Having a light meal. Debating with Tizo. What's Moon Girl up to? Looking for food. Out on a walk. You're right, Rookie. You can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you.
Hey, sister. Listen, I got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though. Believe me. Believe you me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite a name down here. As for me, I needed help. You understand, I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he'd be beyond to ask.
Renwuki hesitates, but then his familiar grin returns.
So what if I own though, right sister? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich.
My little problem with Barker, soon it's going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send me the money through.
So I'm telling you right here and now, don't even worry about it. I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy, real soon.
Alright. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Ruki owes a debt of some sort. What's on the line exactly, you're unsure. Hopefully you don't have anything too crazy as a collateral, Ruki, but we'll help you in any way we can. So there's a common room. We'll read your profile. The Little Archer is a venerable drive-imp who seems to know the ins and outs of a Nightwing's black wagon. Emplo detonates his aura around and banishing himself in progress, flutters up to evade auras, horde flutter longer, zips forward one skip at a time. Imp. Ravenous creatures indigenous to the downside, a scarred few of which possess a higher intellect. Stand between the imp and its appetite if you wish to be eaten. Downside proverb. Drive imp. Imps specifically trained to operate the intricate machinery in the black wagons of the downside. They are born and raised in the downside to operate black wagons and keep other fauna well in check. We don't know any of this other stuff. Not applicable. He's not born in the downside. Oh, he's born in the downside. So these are not applicable. Interesting. Imps are known for having superior appetites, but not for having much in the way of intellect. This particular imp defies all such common understandings and seems to be deeply connected with the black wagon of the Nightwings, and perhaps the Rites themselves. You and he quickly form an understanding. We're great friends, and I don't think we got anything else from the others, so I think we'll round off this episode here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Pyre, I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord forum interest down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.